Hello everybody, welcome back. We're going to continue along the same lines, gear reviews, you know, for winter camping or winter activities or that kind of thing. We have done the solar chargers, we've done the lanterns, we've done the Gerber saw, we've done the radio, we did the wood tester. Now we're going to move on to kind of like clothing and stuff. ThermaCELL soles. So these ThermaCELL soles, they're dirty. I'm showing you that specifically. They've got dog hair all over them. I've used these for about 4 years now. These exact ones. Surprisingly, they got bad reviews online, but I must have got the set that is perfect. I mean, they're flawless. They're still all intact 100%. And I've had no issues with them. They get up to 111 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that converts to in Celsius, but it's like hot. The intent of these is to turn them on when your feet get cold, remove the chill from your feet, get them to a comfortable warmth or temperature, and then shut the heat off again. You can see these can be trimmed to fit. So you can see the dotted line, that's the safe zone. These are size large, but can be trimmed down. You know, there's a difference between medium and large, obviously, and if you need something in between, it gives you that flexibility. They are USB rechargeable. I'll show you here. So there's this little flap that kind of covers the back, and you've got an on switch and a port to charge. When you turn them on, you see you get the blinky blinky letting you know they're on. And the material is antimicrobial and water resistant material. So, I mean, like I said, the reviews these have been given were terrible. But I find these are fantastic. They haven't fallen apart. They're still structurally sound. They still have a lot of support in them. And I use them primarily for hunting because I'm out for hours and hours. When I'm winter camping, I'm going in and out of a warm tent, and I usually switch to my tent booties, which I'll show you next. These are fantastic if you're out ice fishing or skidooing or something like that, doing another outdoor activity, even winter camping for a long period at a time where, you know, you might be doing skidooing and ice fishing and all that while you're winter camping. These are definitely a good investment. I got them on sale for $129. They're pretty pricey, factory retail, at I believe $199, $160 to $199, somewhere around there, depending where you get them. I got these at Canadian Tire, and I got my wife a pair a couple years before she got me this pair. And she loves them, I love them. Both our pairs are perfectly fine. I wouldn't say we have high use of them, or you know, I wouldn't say we use them all the time. We use them when we know we're going to be outside for a long period of time. Now, I have good Baffin boots. I have good Saskatchewan pack boots for hunting. The insulation value in my hunting boots is obviously gone now. They're 13 years old, so I need new liners. But in the interim, I've been using these, and wow. They work great. It comes with a charge cable with two of these plugs so you can charge them up at the same time. Comes with a remote so you can have no heat, medium or high. And you see this little plastic tab. I keep that in every time. I put it back in after I'm done using them for the trip. And that just makes sure the battery inside this remote doesn't constantly have a connection. So this is still, also, these are probably 4 years old. That's still the original battery in here. And it's probably like a CR123 or CR1032 or something like that. I don't know if it tells me here. Basically, the battery I think that's in here, which I haven't seen, but I think is like a key fob battery for your for your vehicle. And it all comes in a bag. Nice little bag that you can put everything in, drawstring it, and you're good to go. So, like I said, these got bad reviews online, so I don't want to tell you these are the end-all be-all. I only bought these because my boots, which were extremely expensive, I can't find liners for them right now. I'm trying to find the original liners, the factory liners that go in my boots, and I can't. I may end up having to buy a different, maybe like a Baffin liner or something for them, for my Saskatchewan pack boots for hunting. But these have worked really well for me. So again, they feel great. They're like a Dr. Scholl's sole. They definitely support the arch and everything like that. They are expensive, even on sale at $129.99. But there's nothing worse than being out ice fishing and halfway through the day you can't even sit still because your feet are so cold. Or you're out hunting and the same thing happens, right? And it hasn't even hit prime time yet. There's nothing worse than that. So this is a piece of technology, piece of gear that I do value, I do take with me, but I don't use all that often. I use it when I know I'm going to be outside for 4+ hours. It's nice to have this option to grab when I'm doing an adventure, and if I do go winter camping for multiple days, I'll be definitely taking them with me, because if I'm going for multiple days, then I'm also going to need to kill the boredom by doing something else like ice fishing or you know, processing wood or something. So ThermaCELL soles, they get up to 111 Fahrenheit. They're $129.99. They're made out of antimicrobial and water resistant material. Plug-in rechargeable, and yeah, I think they're a really great piece of gear to have, especially when you just need that little boost of heat. I remember, you know, just going over to a buddy's place and sitting by the fire for a while, and there were so many people there that we kept having to get further and further away from the fire pit, and you could tell it was starting to get colder, and we sat out there all day. And for most of the day, I mean, these were in my boots, but I never had to touch them. And then when it got darker and later and colder, my feet started to get a bit cold, even in my Baffin boots. It's because you're sitting there not doing anything, you're not moving around, right? And I just pulled the remote out of my pocket, hit the switch, got my feet warm, turned the heat off, and I was good for another few hours. Like, it does extend your capability to be outside in the cold. And it's nice to have this as a backup. And to be honest, I don't feel these. When I put them in my boots, I initially feel they're there, but after 10-15 minutes, I don't even feel that they're in there. I don't feel it pressing my top of my foot up onto my boot, like they're not that thick. So I don't really notice them there, but let me tell you, when my feet start getting that tingly feeling or they get a bit chilled and cold, it's pretty nice to just reach into my pocket, hit the remote, and have warm feet again within minutes. That's another good point. They do not take a lot to heat up. They get hot pretty fast, and that's what you need, right? So I usually crank it on high, start feeling the heat, then I'll change it to medium, then my feet get thawed out and comfortable and warm again, and then I just shut the heat off. And again, my boots trap that heat in and preserve it for quite a while. So ThermaCELL heated soles, great addition to the winter product line or winter gear list, and these would be a great Christmas gift too for the outdoor activist or the ice fisherman or something like that that need or that have complained about cold feet now and again. So keep that in mind. If your other half is complaining about cold feet, these are an option. And all right, we'll see you on the next review. Thanks for watching.